Hi guys, so today I wanted to discuss Fallout 76, surprisingly. But as you can tell by the title of this video, I wanted to focus on something a little bit different. And that is the creatures we can expect to see in Fallout 76. And what better way to start than with DEATHCLAWS! Ooh! Okay, so, if you don't know what a Deathclaw is, you've obviously never played a Fallout game before. So here's a little bit of background information. According to the Fallout Wiki, Deathclaws were originally created before the Great War by the government to supplement human troops in battle. Deathclaws were derived from mixed animal stock, primarily from the very common Jackson chameleon. They were then redefined by the Master, so the Master was basically this leader of the mutants in the first Fallout, using genetic manipulation and the forced evolutionary virus, FEV. The resulting creature is incredibly fast and powerful. I think one of the most important things we can take from this quote is that Deathclaws were created before the Great War, which already allows Bethesda room to add Deathclaws in without breaking or changing the existing lore. Deathclaws are one of the most powerful enemies you'll come across in all Fallout games and are a staple creature in the Fallout universe. However, the difference with Fallout 76 is the year that the game is set. As some of you may know, in the teaser trailer, one of the first shots shows a Pip-Boy with the date 27th of October 2102. From that, we can assume that this is the time period the game will take place. This will be the earliest a Fallout game has ever been set, only 25 years after the bombs fell. The Fallout Wiki also mentions that around 2161, Deathclaws were still considered mysterious and legendary creatures to many. They could originally only be found in the Boneyard, so this is a location in the original Fallout, at the warehouse, living with their mother. Later, as the Deathclaw population grew and began to spread across the continent, the Deathclaws stopped being perceived as legendary beasts and started to be seen just as another dangerous creature. This quote implies that the Deathclaw population was very low at this time, and Deathclaws were a very rare sight to see. And this is in 2161. However, there are also instances in the Fallout lore of Deathclaws appearing in the 2150s and maybe earlier. It's also important to note that 2161 is the year that the very first Fallout was set. Fallout 76 is going to be set 59 years before this, so potentially meaning that Deathclaws will be an extremely rare creature and we may only expect to see them in specific locations, a government lab for example. If you also read the Fallout Wiki, Deathclaws often live in packs, so perhaps like in Fallout 3 or New Vegas we can expect Deathclaw caves again. In my personal opinion, I don't think that Bethesda will completely remove Deathclaws from the game, as I personally love being chased and brutally murdered by these giant killing machines. However, I don't think we can expect to see them anywhere near as often. I'm guessing that Bethesda may make them a bit more powerful if they are a rarer creature, and I would also like to see maybe some different mutated versions of Deathclaw, particularly as there'll be a lot more radiation and likely to cause more obscure mutations perhaps. Maybe not as far as the Deathwing mod, but something weird and wonderful. So this has been Deathclaws. Will we expect to see them in Fallout 76? Let me know your opinions in the comments below. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.
In Vault 76, our future begins.